The house.
Too late. He banged the truck hard into the bus. Toby, stop! Now there'll be trouble. And he veered out of control, and the fat controller landed in a muddy ditch.
Water tower. Duck shouted, but it was too late. Ow! Cried James, what's happening?
Crash! Bang! Wallop with help! Fergus was covered in rocks. He down track through a pipe. There was a loud crash. There is deep snowdrift. Racing to Percy. Puffed into a big pile of snow. Bumped into a truck. The truck rolled into a lever. The coupling broke. Thomas shot forward. Cocoa powder and an extra big shot. Paint pots flew into the... Soon the diesel for the water tower crashed down across the runway, telegraph pole, and they all came off the track, and the carriage crashed until it was too late. But it was too The trucks bumped into the back of Thomas, and suddenly the roof collapsed. His flatbed biffed into the sidings to a stack of roofing slate and smashed it into But it was too late. Wash my buffers! cried Percy. Monty and Monty crashed into the lightning tree. They skidded off the track and into a dip. But it was too late. The chimney rocked, the bricks crumbled, the workmen and the foreman took cover. Oliver and Thomas watched in amazement. Truck very hard and bumped into the air and splash. Ayers raced right off the track. Trucks collapsed. Steps with a loud crunch.
To the buffers. Sticky taffy splattered buffers and bright white flour flew
To a set of buffers. And he bashed into the barrier. Dusty jumped and he biffed his trucks in surprise. Flour bent so hard the buffers smashed and splashed into the canal. Later, Toby splashed through the puddle. Henrietta was covered from to the buffers. They crashed. The mud sprayed.
toppled off the track. It smashed into the tower. As the tower crashed to the ground, crashed straight through the block tunnel. Thomas landed in a pool of water, a thick wall of bushes at the bottom of the hill.
He hit the buffer, and the billboard frills of bunting went ever. The magnificent level crossing. Stepney bashed into Emily. The cream churns crashed. The track started to sink. Emily was stuck to the ground. It burst. He smashed straight into the... Thomas bashed in off the rails. Thomas and Diesel smashed Harry and Bert straight into them. The logs started to roll down the hill. His flatbed. Thomas clanked off the lowy, crashed into Duncan's, into Rusty's trucks. A sploosh and a splosh.
Potato cars did all over Tom crack.
Then it cracked to a muddy ditch. It's into a haystack. A pond.
The neighbours of the crates bounced high in the air, into a siding, straight into the back of some slate trucks, into Thomas. Gordon saw Thomas and his truck of firewood lifted high in the air. The Joby wood crashed and smashed into the last
Apples bounced to the buffers. Freight cars chased straight into the 4th, 6th freight to an old freight court hit Mr. Bump the Bakers. And the bump. There was trouble. Cars bashed. He bashed up with a crunch and a crack.
the shadows and a crane with a splash. Biff and a bash and a terrible smack. Bertie the bus towards Vic.
The distance as never before.
Crashed down.
And splash. Big for the narrow gauge.
Rocky, I'm right onto it. A magnet dropped on straight into her. He hit the buffer. Surprised he dropped it. He crashed and he battered right off the rail. Biffed and straight into Diesel. Dropped off the Rose bumped and ride. This cranky powerful engine. into the sea.
It gets wet.
Rivers. And some of them.
I feel a bit strange. I think I might be